Hi, my name is LEONG and my mention number is 28666. The first thing that I have learned about topic 3 consumer behavior is between the functional needs and psychological need. Before customer makes a purchase decision, they usually recognize that they have an unsatisfied need. This need can be functional or psychological need. A functional need example may be that after you and your friend take your morning run, both of you go into the nearest convenience store to buy a cold bottle of water. You don't even look at the brand. You are very thirsty and looking to satisfy a functional need, which is a basic human need that is practical and needed for survival. On the other hand, your friend looking for the newest important water with the fancy label, the one that said directly from the mountain in the Europe. It's cost significantly more and look much trendier. Your friend is satisfying a psychological need. If he make the purchase, it will probably make him feel good. What we can conclude, if a company wants to increase its sales, learn whether its products are of functional need or psychological need, and work toward those needs. Secondly, I have learned about situational factors. The first one is the purchase situation. Situational factor may influence our purchase decision. For example, if we are buying clothes for ourselves, we might buy them through an online store like Lazada or Shopee. But if we are buying a gift for our close person, we may go to H&M, IRDINA, and so on. Next is a sensory situation. The five sense can strongly influence consumer decision processes. For most people, the first sense is the visual sense. Visual sense refers to the color, lightning, brightness, size, shape, such as the candy store design. The second sense is the auditory sense. The background music in a store generally can increase customer positive feeling. The third sense is the sense of smell olfactory, such as the smell of bakery store attract the customer to walk in. Then is the tactile sense. Some of the stores give opportunity to the customer to interact with the product and encourage them to feel the product. Lastly is the taste sense. This is very important in restaurant and for food and beverage retailer. Furthermore is the temporal state. A purchase situation may have different appeal level depending on the time of day and the type of person a consumer is. For example, some people are night people, whereas others function better in the morning, like me.
Hi and Assalamualaikum to Dr. Maria and my fellow friends. My name is FARHANAH binti RAHIM. My metric number is 289952. I'm here today because I want to share one thing that I learned in topic 3 about the consumer behavior. There are 4 types of consumer buying decision which can be categorized as extended decision making, limited decision making, habitual decision making, and the last one is impulse buying. The first one, extended decision making occur when consumers are buying a rather expensive product. For example, what do you do when thinking about purchasing a designer handbag for a 4-figure price? Of course, you're gonna spend some time doing in-depth research about the handbag before making your final purchase decision. Since it's a high-end handbag, the economic risk of buying it is much higher than if you could buy an average handbag. Simply put, you could not necessarily purchase a designer fashion item on daily basis, right? Furthermore, you spend more evaluating the looks and the use of the product and how you feel about it after purchasing it. You might even ask your family and friends for advice or read the product review online before committing to investing. It develops strong attitude and purchase intention because greater intention, deeper processing. The second one, about the limited decision making. This is mean that there is a limited variety or ability of this product on the market. For example, you really fancy about this one fair glasses with white frame and yellow tinted lenses. However, there are only 2 brands out there that offer this style of sunglasses. Brand X offer their sunglasses for RM195. Yes, that is a lot for a single pair of sunglasses, but the other available by brand Z costs RM365, which is far more expensive than those sold by brand X. Since you do not have a lot of option and because you desperately want to own this stylish pair of sunglasses with yellow tinted lenses, you decide to spend your money on brand X anyway if you have the budget, of course, even though they are pretty expensive. This is about habitual decision making. Habitual decision making play a big role in our daily routine. We do not put a lot of thought or research into buying a product that incredibly cheap and available in masses at the same time. For example, you frequently buy a new pair of socks either because you always misplace them or because you always end up having holes in them. What do is you continue buying the one pair socks that costs the least amount of money since you keep running off socks. It is literally become a habit of yours. Last one is about impulse buying. You display this type of purchase behavior when there are visible differences between a product within the existing brands. You, as a consumer, might want to try out a similar product of various brands out of curiosity. To give a concrete example, you may feel the urge to buy a plain white t-shirt in slightly different design at multiple stores. Because you might not want to wear exact same t-shirt every day, you want to switch things up every now and then. The t-shirt is affordable at all places, so buying 3 or 5 them should not be a problem at all.
I think the question I still have on this topic is about undesirable consumer behavior. Nowadays, most companies use listening software to identify negative word of their mouth, such as personal blog, Twitter, or corporate website. If a customer believes a complaint will result in positive action, negative word of mouth will become less and less. So my question is, how does a company deal with these undesirable consumer behavior cases?
For the question that I still have about the consumer behavior is the difference between the actual and perceived risk. I'm not sure how to differentiate between both risks.
For me, the thing that I have learned from my partner, IRDINA FARHANAH, is about communication skills. Before this pair work project started, I may struggle more with certain form of communication than others. But during our discussion, I learned that communication is not just about following a certain set of rules dictating how you speak, listen, and present yourself. It's better to think of communication as a tool for us all to better understand and connect, even if we don't all think in the same way. Communication is a two-way street, but often we just list issue to the person we are talking to and don't listen their responses properly. So, I'm very grateful that I can team up with IRDINA to accomplish this reflection video together and help me a lot. Thank you very much.
Last but not least, one thing that I learned from my partner YING is about teamwork. Teamwork means that people will try to cooperate using their individual skill and providing constructive feedback despite any personal conflict between individuals in order to achieve goals. That's all from us. Thank you.